After months and months of saying that Joe Biden would not pardon his son Hunter, well, guess what, folks? Joe Biden has just made history as the first president of the United States to pardon his criminal son. You know, it's just amazing the gaslighting that goes on from not only the media, but people in government. And I'll get to this shortly, but first, just want to say thank you to everybody who's taken the time out of their busy days, busy schedules to watch my content, watch my videos. Best way you can support me and the channel is smash that like button. Give me a thumbs up, both over on YouTube and Rumble. Leave a comment. Don't forget to do that before you leave. That helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. And again, thank you for tuning in. So here we go. Joe Biden, first president to pardon his son, his criminal son. This is from Breitbart.com. Wendell Uzebo. President Joe Biden spent his final days in office rolling out a full and complete pardon of his criminal son, Hunter Biden. This after saying for months that he wouldn't. And I'll get to that in a second. This is from NBC News. They reported on it. The decision marks a reversal for the president, who has repeatedly said he would not use his executive authority to pardon his son or commute his sentence. The pardon comes ahead of Hunter Biden's December 12th sentencing for his conviction on federal gun charges. Hunter Biden is also set to be sentenced in a separate criminal case on December 16th after pleading guilty in September on federal tax evasion charges. President Biden has discussed issuing a pardon for his son with some of his closest aides. Since at least Hunter Biden's conviction in June, two people with direct knowledge of the discussions about the matter said they said a decision was made at the time for the president to publicly say he would not pardon his son, even though doing so remained on the table. Well, let's just play this little supercut here from the New York Post on how many times that either the president himself or his press secretary said, no, he's not going to pardon him.
But let me ask you, will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
Is there any possibility that the president would end up pardoning his son?
No.
Well, is there?
I just said no. I just answered. Go ahead.
Would the president pardon or commute his son if he's convicted?
So I've answered this question before. It was asked of me not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I was very clear, and I said no.
And I am satisfied that I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decision, and I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
First briefing since Hunter was indicted again in Los Angeles. Why doesn't President Biden just pardon him?
President, I've been very clear. The president's not going to pardon his son.
One more about the...
You've also said several times that the president would not pardon or commute the sentences for his son, Hunter. I just want to make sure that that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying he would not.
It's still a no. It's still a no.
It will always be a no.
It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no, and I don't have anything else to add. Will he pardon his son? No.
His son, Hunter, is also up for being sentenced next month. Does the president have any intention of pardoning him?
We've been asked that question multiple times. Our answer stands, which is no.
So there you have it. There's the number of times, at least a number of times, where the administration and Joe Biden himself has said Hunter Biden is not going to get a pardon. See, by pardoning Hunter Biden, this isn't about protecting Hunter. This is about protecting Joe and the Biden family. I got to watch what I say here because YouTube will bury this video. So this is about the Biden family. This is about their legacy. This is about protecting. Now, what ironically has come out of this is this. Elon Musk gloats as X fact checks old Biden tweet that no one is above the law after Hunter Biden pardon. So remember this little post that went out on May 31st of this year after all the lawfare against President Trump. No one is above the law. Well, Joe, you just proved it. That somebody is above the law. And that someone is your son. And, you know, the crazy thing about this pardon is the fact that this is covering either how do they put it? Well, here, by pardoning his son Hunter, not merely for a single crime, but for actual or potential crimes he may or may not have created over an 11-year period. Joe Biden has made clear that some people are, in effect, above the law. That's what Elon posted. So Joe knows exactly the dates to pardon Hunter. Now, keep in mind, this is for federal crimes. This doesn't apply to anything that's state or local. So Hunter can still be in some trouble at the state level or local level. And this really centers around is some happenings in Ukraine where Hunter was involved in some dealings with Burisma. And those that don't remember, you know, there was a press conference in 2014 where Joe Biden came out and said, basically he was telling the Ukrainian government that they needed to fire a prosecutor that was investigating his son. And if they didn't fire that prosecutor, that Ukraine wouldn't get some funding. Video's out there. Search for it. Find it. I know some of you probably won't believe it, even if you watch it, because you're lying eyes. But that's when a lot of this started, when that happened back in 2014. Now, what's funny is the community note that popped up on this. On December 1st, 2024, President Joe Biden pardoned his son Hunter Biden for crimes covering nearly 11 years of offenses against the United States, which he's committed or may have committed or taken part in during the period from January 1st, 2014 through December 1st, 2024. Ouch. That's what Elon was pointing out here, is that community note. Which is just... Oh, gotta love community notes. And yeah, Elon's right. The proposed note was even more damning. Just to round this out here, I was gonna play this, but let's get to this right here. Elon posted or reposted this. 2020, Trump abused his pardon power. That's when he pardoned Roger Stone, Steve Bannon, among others, at the end of his first term. And then in 2023, I'd be shocked if Joe pardoned Hunter. And now it's fine. It's cool. He's just protecting his son. What father wouldn't want to protect his son? Well, that's true unless your son has committed federal crimes. What happened to do the crime, do the time? I guess that's not a thing anymore. At least it's not a thing if you have a D behind your name. So there you go. There's my take on the whole Hunter Biden pardon. I think it's just crazy that for the better part of nearly 6 months, it's been not going to do it, not going to do it, not going to do it. And then on Sunday, December 1st, in the middle of the afternoon, early evening, or maybe it was later in the evening, the news broke that Joe pardoned Hunter. So there you go. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video, share this video out there with your friends and family. And with that, I will see you guys